Hey guys, Fighterz here. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm showing you guys my February 2022 video game pickups. Certainly wasn't as crazy as January, but I did have a pretty good month. My Elden Ring Collector's Edition didn't arrive. That will probably be arriving this month, or hopefully tomorrow. So you guys will probably see that one in March, but nevertheless, there's some awesome games in here. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the Nintendo Switch. You guys might be like, Figsy, this looks different. I haven't moved the game room around. I'm sitting the opposite way around. The lighting and stuff may still change, but I do like how we are right now. I have got the door behind me, which is why there's like not games directly behind me. But yeah, that and then there's a little bit of wall here. That's the only bit of wall that's actually empty in this room. The rest of the walls have got games on them. So I hope you guys like the change. I certainly do. There's more room in here. It's easier to do eBay and things like that. First Switch game we have is Wargroove, the Deluxe Edition. Now I would suggest picking this one up for the PS4 or the Switch. It looks like a very nice game. It's an RPG, not just that. It comes with a map. It comes with a strategy guide. It comes with reversible artwork. The games just don't do this anymore. It's even got a digital soundtrack. But yeah, I would suggest this one, guys. You can get it pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure I got this for about $5, so it's not an expensive game at all. Another one I got really cheap, and that is Very Valet. I did actually hear good things about this one from Radical Reggie, so I might play it at some point. Looks pretty cool as well. If I can pick up a Switch game, even if it's $20, I'm pretty much picking it up these days, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not finding Switch games anywhere, not pre-owned games. I work in a pawn shop, I don't see Switch games come through. Yeah, it's crazy how popular Switch games are, so I expect it to remain popular in the future. Hopefully I'm wrong and collecting for the Switch gets cheaper, but we'll see what happens. Another one I got really cheap. I've actually passed on this before, but I decided to get it finally. And that is Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. I did have this on the 3DS, but I have sold my 3DS game, so it's nice to grab it again. A bunch of limited run games arrived. Actually, my New Year's order, so that was pretty cool. I missed out on the PS4 and 5 games I wanted, but I got a bunch of Switch games. So firstly we have Doom. Sealed, obviously. I'm not sure if the Switch games are numbered like the PS4 games. I don't think they are. Another one I missed on PS4, and that is Night Trap. Quite expensive on both systems, so I figured for retail you can't really lose grabbing something like this. And then I've gone pretty crazy on this series. I've got all bar one on PS4. I've got all the current releases on PS5, and I intend to get the future ones. And I've got now 3 out of 5 of them on the Switch, and that is of course the Shantae series. So we've got Shantae and the Seven Sirens. The original Shantae, which is really cool. And Shantae's Risky Revenge Director's Cut. I've played this one, I had a heap of fun with it on PS4. It's sort of like a 90s platformer, you know. Think of DuckTales or Mario or any of the platformers that you play. There's nothing too crazy about it, but the characters are fun, they're quirky. There's a little bit of humor in there. But yeah, I suggest the Shantae games. They're really cool, guys. I'm stoked to have been able to get them because I wasn't collecting for the Switch when they were initially released. I'm gonna put the games that we've already seen behind. Not much room left in this room. I managed to be able to get a trestle table in here so I can do eBay. I'll use that when I show you guys like collector's editions and things like that. Yeah, apart from that, moving on, we'll do PS1 games next. Now, last month I showed you guys my copy of Tekken 1 I picked up, Black Label. Was missing a manual. I managed to pick up a manual this month. So now every PS1 game in my collection is now complete, which is really cool. I don't want to have games without manuals, full stop. I think I've got 2 in my entire collection. And they're both pretty expensive PS2 games, so I hope to complete them one day in the future. But I did grab another PS1 game, and that is Takati World. This is pretty cheap, but it's a Black Label complete PS1 game that just is nice. So I figured I may as well grab it. PS1 games are quite hard to find, so my rule is $10 and under for a nice Black Label complete copy, and I'll put it in the collection. These guys, on the other hand, these guys, PS1 games, we got a limit of like $1 on shovelware PS1 games, and that's what you're PS2 games. I mean, and that's what you're about to see. So these next games, I got them. I think they were like 70 cents each. They're all really good condition Black Label PS1 games. FIFA 8, FIFA 6. Both have Ronaldinho on the cover. And then is that both Wayne Rooney as well? Yeah, they both got Wayne Rooney and Ronaldinho on the cover. That's actually pretty cool. FIFA 11, Wayne Rooney again. Look at this, FIFA 9, Wayne Rooney and Ronaldinho. 3 years in a row. They had the same players. No Cristiano Ronaldo. No Lionel Messi. FIFA 2005. Thierry Henry. Pro Evolution Soccer 5. We got Henry and John Terry. That one's pretty cool. This next game I grabbed at a pawn shop. It was $3, I believe. And that is Myth Makers, Orbs of Doom. It is a Phoenix title. It's in really good condition, so I thought this was a no-brainer. Nothing too special for the PS2, just shovelware, but I do have a bunch of empty shelves, so if I can get games for really cheap, I'm going to pick them up. I may cull my PS2 collection at some time in the future, but right now I've got room to fill the shelves up, so I'm going to fill them up. Plus, I'm a big FIFA fan, guys. I'm actually playing FIFA 22 at the moment, as well as Elden Ring and Gran Turismo 7. I'm on holidays, so I've got heaps of time for gaming. Speaking of Elden Ring, it's the next game we're going to show, and I am 70 to 75 hours in. So earlier on last week, before the game was released, I managed to get a case for it, which is like the pre-order copy that shops have. So this is pretty cool. Doesn't have a disc or anything, but it was cool to add a Elden Ring piece to my collection before it actually came out. So I pre-ordered the game. I pre-ordered the collector's edition. I was keen for it. I was on holidays. I'm like, this is the game I've been waiting for. I've got every Dark Souls Platinum, Bloodborne's Platinum, Demon Souls Platinum. Like, this is my game. And then Friday the game was coming out, and I tried to go to bed early, and I just couldn't sleep. So I bought a digital copy, guys. I'm sorry, Figsy, the physical collector bought a digital copy of the game. However, I didn't cancel my pre-order. I still picked it up, and I'm just going to keep my copy sealed. So I have got the launch edition. I think a sealed copy might be a little bit harder to find in the future, and Souls being my favourite series, I'll bite the bullet on this one. I'm 75 hours in. This is one of the best games I've ever played. Like, I might even make a video about this once I'm finished it, but at this point I will say it's going to be my favourite game. The greatest game I've ever played. Like, yeah, I mean, if you guys are on the edge about Elden Ring, jump on it, because this is just an experience. If you played and you're a fan of a Dark Souls game, this, guys, this is the Dark Souls Witcher had a baby, and then like Breath of the Wild and like Ghost of Tsushima had a baby, and then those babies had a baby. This is what you get. This is the shit you get. Let me know in the comments if you know what that's from. A few more PS5 games. Probably the most PS5 games I've ever picked up in a month. And all of them I got for under $10, bar Elden Ring. So that's the entry point for me. I think it's a good price. Now, here's a sealed copy of Startopia for $9.95. Got a Calypso title. Definitely a no-brainer for the collection. Worms Rumble, fully loaded edition. I know this didn't get good reviews, but I am a big Worms fan. I'm a big Team 17 fan. So for $9.95, definitely another no-brainer for myself. And again, it got really bad reviews, but it is a Square Enix title and it is an RPG. So for me, under $10, why not? We got Barland Wonderland. Barland Wonderland, whatever it's called. That's all the PS5 games. I did get a couple of PS3 games. They aren't new games, they are variants, but I didn't have them nevertheless. So we got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Game of the Year Edition. Now this has got the bigger soldier, the other one's a little bit smaller. Very, very slight differences, but they are a variant nevertheless. And another Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This one's the Black Spine. But I do have another Black Spine, however it doesn't have this printed on it. This has got the best PlayStation 3 game of all time on it, and it has an original price sticker, so... Again, it's another variant. That is not a sticker, that is printed on the cover, so... Yeah. It took like half an hour to add those games into the wall. I've got the PS3 wall right behind you guys now. I've not really much room to go in there, so I don't really plan on adding more PS3 games. Plus, the shelves are pretty much full. There is only room for 20 more games, so it'll be a long time until I fill that one up. Moving on, guys. I did do the PS1 game. Got PS4 stuff to show. And I thought I had a quiet month, but oh my god, these piles are huge. $35 games. That's more than one a day. I thought I had a slow month. Anyway, here we go. I'm like, I didn't pick anything up in February. February I didn't even have 30 days. Like, Jesus. Alright. Some of them aren't too exciting, but some of them are. So we got the last ever PES game, eFootball 2021, the season update. This is $9.95 on Amazon and EB Games at the moment. My dog's back. Just gonna roll with it. Here we have Transformers, Rise of the Dark Spark. I got this one really cheap on Facebook. It's like $60 on eBay, so to get it for $10 is pretty good. I've got it on PS3, so it wasn't on my radar initially. Now here's an interesting one. This was $19.95, and that is Citadel Forged with Fire. Cool looking RPG. They're sort of flying broomsticks around like Harry Potter and stuff, and there's dragons and magic. I may actually end up playing this one. It looks really cool. Planescape Torment and the Icewing double pack. Again, I got this one under $5. I'm not even really sure what it is. I know it's another Torment game. Now, I did play one of the Torment RPGs. Yeah, I'm just going to grab the one I did play because I've looked for it. Besides Numeria, I played like 3 hours of this. I got pretty bored of it, so #1 most funded RPG on Kickstarter. Must have done well enough to get 3 games put out. So. If you're a fan of like old school Diablo, you might like that. Here we have a sealed one. World Rally Championship 5, the Esports Edition. It's really nice to get sealed PS4 games. I think this one was $14, so that's a pretty good price too. You already seen this for PS4, but I also got Startopia for... Oh, you've seen this for PS5. I also got Startopia for PS4. Here we have Past Cure. Really cool artwork on this one. Stoked to get a farming sim game. This is my first on PS4, and that's Farming Simulator 17. This is $9.95. Had a sticker on it. Not anymore. Couple more Ps games. Got Ps 2019 and a sealed copy of Ps 2018. Both of these are under $5, so it's definitely the price range I want to jump into Ps games for. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance, the Day 1 edition. Here's my voice. I can't remember how much this one was. It's done by Wizards of the Coast, so that's pretty cool. Which is obviously the guys who do Magic the Gathering. Here we have Madden 2014, the 25th anniversary edition. Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. This is a factory sealed copy. Another game that had a price drop recently. It's $9.95. It's the Team 17 title, Blasphemous, the Deluxe edition. I managed to get a sealed one, so that's pretty cool. We've got Hasbro Family Fun Pack for the PS4. Zombieland Double Tap Road Trip. Cool looking game. I got this one under $5, so it's a really good pickup. I've never actually seen it in the wild, at least not pre-owned. I would have seen it when it was new a long time ago. Here we have Gran Turismo Sport, but this is the Day 1 edition. It's got the black cover, not the red one, so that's pretty cool. Final Fantasy 15, the Royal Edition. So many variants for that game. Here's one that I've been after for a long time. I had a PAL UK version of Knights of Azura, but the Australian one was really eluding me. I finally found one. I got it for $50. It's actually a good price for this game, I guess. I've listed my one, I think, for $75 or something online. So finding an Australian one, I'm pretty happy with this, guys. Another NIS America title. This one was really under my radar. I wasn't even aware of it. It just popped up on eBay and I noticed the NIS America. I went, I don't own that game. Destiny Connect, TikTok Travelers. Here's one that I was really surprised how expensive this is. This is like a $30 to $40 game. And that is Disney Infinity Play Without Limits 3.0. Apparently this is actually really hard to find for the PS4. Even the PS3 version goes for like $20 to $30. I only found this one out recently when I was pricing my own collection up. We got another Destiny variant. And that is Destiny 2, the Legendary Collection. Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zero. Been waiting to get this one for a while. I do need the definitive edition still, but I don't want to pay eBay prices for it, so hopefully I'll grab that one in the future. We've got Borderlands 3, the Deluxe edition. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Another one I'm really excited to knock off the list. Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. Had a lot of trouble finding this one, so thanks for Chris for helping me grab it. Got a couple of Lego games, guys. We've got Lego DC Supervillains. I got all these for under $10. You don't want to pay more than $10 for Lego games. They're super common. You'll find them down the line eventually. Got Lego Marvel Superheroes. The only exception I would say would be beta games or seal games. And Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Crash Bandicoot 4. About time. Monster Hunter World. I had the Steelbook, the DLC version, but I didn't have the standard copy. One that I was really excited to get. I actually found this on my local Cash Converters eBay store and picked it up locally. That is Trials of Mana. I'm spewing I missed this one when it was first released. I really haven't seen it in the shops from the day I looked at it and went, that looks cool, I need to grab that. No, I'll grab it next time. And haven't seen it since. So I was really stoked to add this one to the collection. We got a Street Fighter V Steelbook. This one's pretty cool. Kyruga's Revenge. This is the limited edition. It's sealed. It has the art book, as well as the lenticular cover, which is really cool. I definitely think this will be one to grab in the future, guys. PAL import. So if you're in Australia, you will have to import this one. Our last game for February, in no particular order, bar being a boxed PS4 game, is Shining Resistance Refrain, the Draconic Launch Edition. Now this is a steelbook, a slipcover, and it has a copy of the standard game in it, so it's pretty cool. It's like a metal tin. It's quite thick, but it does fit in my shelf. Flush, I would say. Doesn't wreck it or anything. I had this for the Switch. It's nice to grab it for the PS4 as well. I'm keeping my Switch copy. I might sell it later on. The plan was to only collect exclusives for the Switch, but I'm really in love with my Switch right now and I want to grow the collection. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the new game room. If you enjoy the different type of content I've been putting out, let me know. If you just want to see collecting stuff, that's fine. My channel is always going to have collecting stuff on it, so yeah guys, I've been Figs here. You guys have been awesome. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.